Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be talking about expression or destiny number 2. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. So before we start, you first want to make sure that you have the correct information. So on the screen here, there is a chart that shows you how to calculate your expression or destiny number. You want to make sure that you are taking your full name at birth, and you want to add up the digits in your name according to the chart on the left until you get to a single digit or a master number. You want to do this for each of your names. So for your first name, add up all the digits until you get to a single digit or a master number of 11, 22, or 33. Do the same with your middle and last name, and then take the totals of your first, middle, and last name and add them together until you get to a single digit or a master number. So if you added up all of the digits in your birth name and got to a 2 or an 11, then this video is for you. The number 2 is ruled over by the moon. So the moon is giving a ton of feminine energies or negatively charged energies, which is all about the imagination, intuition. It is all about going inward. So this is a very sensitive number, the 2, that gives a great deal of intuition, of creativity, of sensitivity, emotion. This is a very nurturing number. The number 2 comes in a trio of numbers of the 2, 4, and 8. And each of these numbers are all about stability. I talked earlier in my videos about the 8 being about a long-term vision, being about creating and generating wealth and abundance. The 4 is all about building stability. It is all about hard work and ambition. The 2, though, is about support and nurturing. Also, if you came up with 11 when you added up all of your numbers, the 11 is very special. This is a master number, and we'll be talking a little bit more about the difference between just the 2 and the 11. But this comes in a trio of master numbers of the 11, 22, and 33, which are all about bridging the spiritual and physical together. So let's talk about the variations of the 2. And there really are only 2 variations of the 2. You're either going to add up all of the digits in your name and get to a 2 or a 20, which you will reduce down to a 2, and this will give you the 2 vibration, or you will arrive at an 11 master number, which is a very special number. So the 2 is going to be the original qualities of the 2. Very nurturing, very creative, very caring, very supportive. You are the one who is always supporting and helping others. This is like the queen behind the king. So this is a very powerful number that is all about helping and supporting others. The 11, though, is a master number, which is all about, once again, bridging the physical and the spiritual. So this is a very special vibration because along with the 2 energy, this is also carrying the 1 energy, a double 1 energy. So the 1 is also masculine, which means there is a contradiction that is happening in the master number 11. You are trying to balance masculine and feminine energies. So as a master number 11, you have this double vibration of the 1, which is going to make you someone who is very confident, very assertive, an excellent leader. You are all about innovating, and this is coming from this connection with the spirit plane. You are pulling ideas and inspirations from source and channeling it into the physical. The 2, though, is also going to give you a very nurturing energy as well, similar to the 2. You are very intuitive, very sensitive, very good at connecting with others. Because of this connection with spirit, though, as a master number 11, you always want to take out time for yourself. There is a tendency with this master number 11 to become aimless or directionless in how you are channeling your energy, along with picking up on the energies of others and becoming drained by this. So you want to make sure that you are also taking that time out for yourself. So let's talk some more about the 2 or the 11. The 2 energy, once again, is ruled over by the moon. So this is going to give you a very sensitive demeanor. And with this being your expression number, the expression number is all about the talents that you possess. It is all about the tools and the skills that you have to move in the direction of your destiny. So in previous videos, we talked about the life path number, which is all about your purpose and all about the lessons that you will experience in this lifetime. And we talked about the soul urge number, which is the motivation, it is the passion that is driving you in life. So you do want to make sure that you are putting all 3 of these numbers together and seeing how they relate, how you can connect them. So with expression number 2, this caring and sensitive quality is coming into your talents. You have a talent of connecting with others, of being very diplomatic, very harmonious. You are able to relate to the feelings of others around you. So this makes you someone who is very intuitive, very empathetic, very nurturing. You often understand what others need before they even announce it to you. Sometimes you understand what others need before they are even aware of what they need themselves. As an expression 2, you are an excellent mediator. You are an excellent negotiator. Once again, you have a great skill of understanding others. This is going to make you someone who is very calm, who is very relatable, who is very sensitive, very much considerate of others. However, you also can be very shy, very reserved, very much about being behind the scenes. Once again, this energy is like the queen behind the king. You hold the power and you are the one who is making everything happen by supporting others. So as an expression 2, you can prefer to be in the background. You are someone who is very detail-oriented, very observant. You have very keen insight. You make an excellent listener. You pick up on all of the details, all of the body language. Once again, this gives you very powerful intuition. As a 2, sometimes you can put yourself in positions where others can take advantage of you because you are someone who likes peace and harmony. You don't like to rock the boat too much or to cause any sort of fluctuations. And as a result, you can quiet yourself. You can take a step back. So it's very important that you are able to set the proper boundaries, to be able to say no and to speak out the things that are important to you. Once again, this energy has a tendency to fall back into the shadows. Sometimes to others you can appear to be disinterested or rude. Once again, this is because you are someone who is more introverted, who needs more time for yourself. So there are times where you can become disinterested or drained by social situations. There's a need to retreat into silence and to make sure that you are taking care of yourself because you have a tendency to put all of your energy into caring and serving and supporting others. You're a very gentle person, but at the same time, you also have a great strength about you. You are someone who isn't easily moved or influenced by your external circumstances. You are very strong and stable in your position. So even from behind the scenes, you are someone who tends to succeed in life. You have huge determination, and once again, you are motivated to support others, to see others' visions through. So you put a ton of energy and focus into this area. You're very good at settling disputes. You can see both sides of an argument. So once again, you have excellent people skills. You are very observant, picking up on the subtle nuances. This makes you an excellent mediator, excellent negotiator, excellent for dealing with people and conflicts in general. However, sometimes you are very sensitive in situations of conflicts also. You are picking up on the energies and the emotions around you in your environment. Because you are also trying to create a sense of peace and harmony, at times you can also be very indecisive. You can have times of being on the fence and not really coming to a solid decision. So it's very important that you are not allowing others to influence you and that you are able to move forward instead of staying stagnant in this area. You're someone who often likes to be told what to do. not necessarily to be told how to do things or to be given instructions, but you like to know what others' plans are, what others' motivations are. Once again, you are very supportive. You like to take the ideas of others, to take the motivations of others, and to help them to move towards their goals and to reach their success in the end. You want to be careful with this because at times other people can take your fame and recognition from you, from situations that you should have had the credit in. There's a tendency to allow others to walk over you or to take the credit from you. Sometimes there is a tendency to also become a martyr where you want to save everyone, you want to help others. But there's a need to be very cautious in this area because at times you also are enabling others to continue to take from you, and you are also not allowing others to actually grow and to learn how to deal with situations on their own. So you want to be very careful about trying to be a fixer and a meddler with others. You really want to be able to guide others in the right direction rather than stepping in and helping them with everything. Sometimes people can neglect you because you are in the background, but understand that without you, there is nothing that really gets done. You are the backbone to everything. You are supporting everything. So it's very important that you are appreciating and respecting yourself at all times. And once again, making sure that you get credit where it is due. You also can have a love of creativity. There's a tendency for the two to have a great connection with music. You can get lost in music. It can be something that can help you to escape and relax. And you can also have talent in creativity as well. You can make an excellent dancer, musician, singer with this number 2. You're not a very demanding person either. You're extremely independent and self-sufficient. You are able to take care of your own needs. You don't seek any kind of outside support as an expression too. At the same time, though, you have a tendency sometimes to neglect your own needs as you are continuing to try to support others. So it is important at times to turn inward and to focus on what your needs are. On the negative side, this tendency to neglect your needs can lead to laziness and codependency. So there can actually be a flip in your qualities when you become drained and frustrated. There's a need to really tend to your own needs. 2s are very much driven by relationships. You are someone who is seeking out relationships. This can be romantic, friendship. You love to be connected with others. So even though you are someone who is very quiet, very much behind the scenes, you love to be connected in group situations. You love to be able to relate to others. It gives you a sense of purpose to be able to once again guide and support others in their journey towards their goals. There's definitely an inner need to be valued, to be respected, to be needed with this position. But once again, you want to make sure that you're taking that time to respect and care for yourself. Otherwise, you are actually disrespecting yourself by trying to get this attention and this need to be needed from others. There's a need to really, with this expression, to focus in on yourself and your own needs. This becomes extremely important. Sometimes, once again, you can also find yourself sitting on the fence, not coming to a solid conclusion, being overly diplomatic, because you have a great need for everyone to be happy and to feel supported. However, there is a need to understand that you're not able to make everyone happy or to make every situation happy. Not everything can be perfect. So it's very important that when you need to withdraw within yourself and to take care of your own needs, that you're not pushing past your limit to try to make others happy. You also can have a love of making non-humans happy as well. So you could have a great connection with animals. There can definitely be a fear or a dislike of being alone with the 2. Once again, you need that alone time so that you are able to love and care for yourself. So it's very important, again, that you are going inward, that you're taking that step back when needed. As a master number 11, this especially can be a challenge, trying to balance out those energies of the 1 and the 2. So you want to make sure that you're able to maintain this sense of harmony and balance where you are supporting others, but also taking that time for yourself. Sometimes you also can have a very chameleon-like nature about you as well, where you mold and adapt to your surroundings. You become like others to try to keep the peace, to try to keep things happy. And this is also a negative aspect of the two. You want to avoid this. You want to make sure that you are always remaining true to yourself and speaking the truth that is aligned with you. Sometimes you are overwhelmed, once again, by anxious people, aggressive people, people with high energy levels can really be disturbing to you. So it's very important that you are conscious of who you are surrounding yourself with, who you are relating to, making sure that the environment is something that is meant for you, and that once again you're taking that time to yourself. Very important as a two that you are always making sure that you're taking that time for yourself. Even stronger with Master 11, as that Master energy is very high vibrational, so you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. As a expression number 2, you can be someone who is able to look into the future or predict how certain patterns will play out. Once again, this is a very intuitive number, and this can even give you psychic abilities as well. You could find yourself in a psychic or occult field with this number 2. You have excellent insight, excellent wisdom, and you are very patient and understanding with others. So you have an excellent way of connecting and guiding others. With Master number 11, not only do you want to guide and support others, but you want to do something that is different, something that is innovative. The 11 is all about going for something that is out of the ordinary. It is giving you this great inspiration through spirit. You are a channel. So you are here to really do something that is unique, something that can change the world, something that is pioneering, that is trend-setting with this number 11. You have an excellent ability to inspire others, to illuminate others, to show others the truth, to remove the doubts and the darkness and the fear, and to show others the path. So as a Master number 11, you are here to enlighten others through your career, through the way that you express yourself. You have a very unique way of connecting with the world. As a Master number 11, you can definitely feel like an old soul, like you have been here before. This can give you a great deal of spiritual connection. You can have a great connection to the universe, able to see the patterns and connections in all of existence, seeing how everything is connected, and being able to tap into this deep intuitive awareness. Sometimes as a Master 11 in your expression number, you can come up with skills or ideas or insights that you are unsure of how you were able to tap into this information. Once again, this is your channel to source. So you have this direct connection to spirit that you are here to channel into your creativity. As a 2 or 11, you are also great at bringing people together in a team. And for those of you who have stronger numbers that can support this 2 in your numerology chart, this can really help you to be a leader, to be someone who is able to inspire and guide an entire group of people. So this is very powerful. You want to see how sensitive is that 2 energy for you. Despite being someone who is very reserved with this 2 energy especially, you can also be very humorous, very much, again, a great dancer, a great entertainer. You can really light up the party with this position. So you can also be the life of the party despite needing that quiet time to yourself. Again, you have these energies that are conflicting, especially as an 11, where you can find yourself oscillating between these masculine and feminine energies. But with the 2, you can also be someone who is very expressive, as you have this great need to connect and relate to others. Similar to the 4 and the 8, which once again come into this trio, you make an excellent planner because you are very detail oriented and you want to make sure that you are able to support others, that you are able to see goals through until the end, that you are bringing people together in the correct way. So this makes you an excellent planner. This makes you someone who is always one step ahead, always able to see how everything is unfolding, how all of the patterns are fitting together with this number 2 or 11. Sometimes you can also be manipulated or taken advantage of. Once again, this is very strong in the 2, where others can walk all over you or take credit for your work. But in the 11, because you are so intuitive and sensitive, you also can be easily manipulated by others. You can have a naivety about you. So you want to be very careful with this as you have this openness about you, as you are open to the universe. So you really want to protect your energies. You want to make sure that you have the proper boundaries and that you are conscious of who you are around at all times. This is definitely a number where you can become a doormat to others, where there can be difficulty with speaking up and making yourself heard. Sometimes on the negative side, though, when you become fed up with people taking advantage of you, you can become very angry, very irritable, very irresponsible. You can retreat from your responsibilities and become very lazy, very stubborn, very non-compliant. You get to a point where you are no longer wanting to give to others when people are taking advantage. So it is very important that you are stating your needs and feelings to others and creating firm boundaries. As an 11, it is also extremely important, especially to follow your intuition. Once again, you have this huge connection to spirit, to channel and inspiration, ideas, creativity. You want to follow your instincts, follow your intuition. Make sure that you are listening to that inner voice, as it will show you the path to expressing yourself. So, some careers that are connected with the 2 and the 11. With the 2, you can make an excellent nurse, therapist, psychologist, lawyer. You can be involved in a team or group situation. You can make an excellent diplomat, mediator, negotiator, business person. You are excellent at relating to other people, at counseling other people, at teaching others, supporting others. You can make an excellent secretary, someone who is assisting and helping with this position. This is definitely a very strong number for the medical field or for the clinical field, very much involved with helping and nurturing others. The 11 is more so connected with the arts, where you can really get into music, dance, entertainment, motivational speaking. You can have a huge persuasive and influential nature about you. You can be an inventor, a pioneer. You can be a trendsetter in fashion. You can do things that are unique and different, where you are leaving your mark on the world. Once again, this 11 energy being very strongly connected with spirit, where you are channeling these ideas out. With the 2 and 11, you also can get involved, once again, with astrology, with numerology, with occult knowledge, witchcraft, mystical healing. This is a very mystical number, both the 2 and the 11 giving very strong intuitive abilities. The 2 especially can get involved with law, but once again, you want to make sure that you are really setting those firm boundaries. You can be very sensitive to the conflict that is involved, but you would make an excellent lawyer as you are very much interested in supporting others in need. This can make you an excellent humanitarian, someone who is involved with charitable causes and organizations. You can make an excellent teacher, and especially for the 11, you can make an excellent spiritual teacher. You can make an excellent guide. You have this huge influential ability where you can really leave a mark on others. The 11 also is connected with electricity, as it is connected with the planet Uranus. So you can get involved in anything dealing with electronics, with electrical field, with technology. This can be somewhere that you're really skilled at. Once again, all sorts of inventors and pioneers with this 11 energy. 2s can also get into any kind of healing, any kind of caretaking, nurturing. Once again, this gives you a great ability to help others. So you can make an excellent trainer, coach, physical therapist, any anything that is involved in these fields is very much an area where you would be very successful.